Today we look at the parable of the strong man. Matthew 12:29, Mark 3:27, Luke 11:21 through 22, and Thomas 35. You cannot enter into the strong man's house unless he is either bound or overcome. Then he is to be plundered. Now, there's quite a deep subject here. And I have to tell you that, and Thomas says you can't do violence to him without first binding him, and then his house can be plundered. Matthew says, how can anyone go into the strong man's house without first binding him? Then he can plunder the strong one. Mark says, not any is able to plunder the vessels of the strong one. First, tie up the strong one. Luke, he's armed, watching in his court. His property is protected unless someone overcomes him, and his armor will be taken away. And they will divide his spoil. Now, there's a lot of this that is there's the phonetic Ivri translation, there's biblical and ancient Ivri translation. So the biblical translation would be, and the phonetical one, which would be what strong is composed of in Ivri. So, and that is also biblical and ancient. So there's like 4 translations just from one English sentence. So basically in biblical Ivri, you would have Pazaz, Kad, HaKazak, Echad. So you can't plunder Pazaz, Kad, HaKazak, Echad. So it's a idiom almost, but it's like a rhyming with discussions, and it's almost bringing like an ancient conversation back to life. So if you take a look at the ultra orthodox, you'll see that they're bound with dead leather. So first you have to bind the strong ones, or else you can't get the vessels from the house. And it's kind of a description of a process taking place from either spiritually fallen individuals that have tasted death or submitted.